Federal government declares June 12 public holiday to mark Democracy Day. NIMET forecast thunderstorm and rainfall across Nigeria from June 8 to 11. Looming floods in 33 states, farmers warn of worsening food insecurity. Hello and welcome to Haske News. My name is Farida Haq. The federal government has declared Thursday, June 12, 2025, a public holiday to commemorate this year's Democracy Day celebration. This was announced in a statement released on Sunday in Abuja by Dr. Magdalene Ajani, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Interior, on behalf of the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olumbunmi Tonju Oju. Congratulating Nigerians on 26 years of interrupted civil rule, the minister described June 12 as a symbol of Nigeria's journey toward building a just and peaceful nation. He said June 12 represents our historic journey to building a nation where truth and just reign, peace is sustained, and our future assured. He reaffirmed the Tinubu administration's commitment to strengthening democratic values through the will of the people and underscored the need for continued resilience, unity, and hope in building a better Nigeria. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency (NIMET) has predicted widespread thunderstorm and rainfall across several regions of the country from Sunday, June 8 to Tuesday, June 11, 2025. According to the agency's weekend weather outlook released in Abuja, wet conditions are expected to affect the north central and southern states, with very fine instances of rainfall and thunderstorm throughout the period. On Sunday, areas such as Taraba, Adamawa, Katsina, Kano, Zamfara, Kaduna, Jigawa, Borno, Gombe, and Bauchi are forecast to experience thunderstorm in the afternoon and evening. Similarly, FCT, Niger, Nasarawa, Kwara, Kogi, Benue, and Plateau in the north central and part of the southern, including Oyo, Ogun, Lagos, Enugu, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Delta, and Bayelsa are expected to receive rain later in the day. The unsettled weather pattern continues into Monday and Tuesday, with earlier morning thunderstorm expected in Sokoto, Zamfara, and Bauchi, and further thunderstorm activity over the north central and coastal state. NIMET has advised Nigerians to exercise caution during the period, urging the public to disconnect electrical appliances, avoid tall trees, and secure lost items. Motorists are also cautioned against driving during heavy downpours. The agency emphasized the need for airline operators to obtain updated forecasts to avoid disruptions. NIMET, mandated by law to provide timely weather forecasts and early warnings, continues to monitor atmospheric changes using advanced tools to ensure public safety and disaster preparedness. The Nigerian Union of Teachers (NUT) has expressed reservations over the federal government directive for the West African Examination Council (WAEC) and the National Examination Council (NECO) to fully transition to computer-based testing (CBT) by 2026. In an interview with the news agency of Abuja (NAN) on Sunday in Abuja, NUT National President Audu Amba stated that the move will not eliminate exam malpractice, as the root cause lies in societal emphasis on paper qualifications. He noted that students, often with parental backing, go to extreme lengths to acquire certificates and grades, regardless of their actual competences. Amba further emphasized the need to address infrastructural and digital literacy gaps before implementing CBT nationwide. He questioned the feasibility of such a policy in rural areas where internet connectivity, electricity, and trained personnel are limited. Some students have never seen a computer, let alone used one, he said, warning against urban center directives that ignore rural realities. He called for collective efforts by stakeholders to address systematic educational challenges before introducing digital reforms, stressing that foundational issues must first be resolved from meaningful and inclusive progress. In a sweeping crackdown on criminal activities across Nigeria during May 2025, the Defense Headquarters has announced the rescue of 65 kidnapped victims arrested of over 80 suspects and the activation of 27 illegal refinery sites. According to the military, suspects arrested including terrorist collaborators, kidnappers, oil thieves and logistics suppliers. Significant arms, explosive, cash and other criminal materials were recovered during the operations. In the northeast under Operation Hadinkai, troops rescued 22 victims in Borno and Yobe State, arrested 16 terrorist collaborators, and recovered arms, IEDs, and 38,900. 12 additional hostages escaped from terrorist camps. In the northwest under Operation Fasinyama, 4 victims were rescued and several terrorists neutralized. The North Central region saw the arrest of over 20 suspects and recovery of arms, motorcycles, livestock, and 534,600 under Operation Safe Haven and Well Stroke. In the southern east, 4 criminals were arrested in Ebonyi and Anambra. Meanwhile, in the Niger Delta, troops deactivated 27 illegal refinery sites, arrested 27 oil thieves, and recovered over 77,000 liters of stolen crude and refined product. Major General Marcus Kenge reaffirmed the military's commitment to security through both kinetic and non-kinetic strategies, praising the professionalism and bravery of the troops. Following the devastating flood in Makwa, Niger State, widespread fear has gripped farming communities across Nigeria, particularly in the 23 states predicted to experience similar disaster. Farmers warn that food insecurity could worsen if proactive steps are not taken. In 2024 alone, floods affected over 90% of crop farming households and 76% of livestock farmers, displacing 200,000 people and destroying over 16,000 hectares of farmland in 29 states. The estimated food loss, over 855,000 metric tons, was enough to feed 8.5 million Nigerians for 6 months, causing further inflation in food price and exhibiting food scarcity. Experts and agricultural leaders are urging urgent action. The Minister of Water Resources, Joseph Utsev, emphasized the need of state and local government to prepare ahead as 1,249 communities in 176 local governments have been listed as high flood risk zones. Yam Farmers Association President Prof. Simon noted that the flood will compound the current food insecurity caused by banditry and header farmer conflicts. He and All Farmers Association President Kabir Ibrahim